Imagine this, an AI that never sleeps, constantly working to bring you more qualified leads, higher closing rates, and ultimately more revenue. This isn't sci-fi. In this video, I will design an AI system that does exactly that. And I'll walk you through every step. Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you'll see how investing in AI can transform your agency's bottom line with detailed pricing and ROI analysis. But before we get started, I'm Smail Alawi, an AI/machine learning engineer. I graduated with a Master of Science in AI in 2021, and I used to build machine learning models for research because I also published scientific papers in this field. My AI agency is called NeuroFirst. We help companies leverage AI to drive sales and reduce costs. You can check it out at neurofirst.com. That being said, I wanted to show real estate agencies how AI can help them boost revenues. I'm actually in discussion right now with one in Canada to implement the system for them, and I thought it would be interesting, to share with you what I'm up to. Now, the system I'm about to show you has 6 components, but let's first discuss some pain points all real estate agencies encounter during sales and how these common issues could be costing your agency big time. First, lead qualification. As agency owners, you know that not every lead is a great fit, but going through each one manually takes time, and it's time away from connecting with qualified buyers. Actually, many real estate agents waste time on unqualified leads that go nowhere, and it's exhausting for your agents. What if you could find a way to automatically separate the serious buyers from the rest? With the right AI system, you could streamline this entire process instead of manually vetting each lead. Now let's look at missed calls, a silent but costly issue in real estate. Every missed call could mean a missed sale. Potential buyers or sellers aren't likely to leave a message and wait. They're going to move on to the next available agent, and that's a lost opportunity. If your agency is busy, calls might get missed, especially during peak hours or after hours. What if an AI could be available 24/7 to pick up incoming calls? Finally, let's talk about follow-ups. Let's see what Grant Cardone has to say about follow-ups.
See, people don't follow up. Companies don't follow up. Salespeople don't follow up. Businesses where customers literally walk into their retail environment, most businesses don't even get the name of the person that came in, so they can't follow up. In fact, here are the facts. 48% of all salespeople never, ever follow up a customer. Now, if you make a decision today to say, I'm going to follow up, you have now separated yourself from 48% of all the other salespeople and retail businesses and/or service businesses in your marketplace.
Imagine if you set up an automation that gives you a peace of mind because you know all the follow-up will be done in a systematic way. Not only do we want it to be systematic, but we also want the follow-up to be personalized. By tackling these core issues, lead qualification, missed calls, and follow-ups, you'd be eliminating 3 major revenue blockers. Now I'll show you 3 key points an AI system for real estate agency need to contain to be able to achieve its goal effectively. First, immediate effect. For any AI solution to be worth the investment, it has to show results fast. We don't want to wait 6 months to get some first results, right? Because real estate is a very competitive industry. Second, let's talk about multiple touch points in the sales funnel. For AI to be truly effective in real estate, it has to support every part of the client journey. From the first point of contact to post-sale follow-up, an AI system should engage clients at each step. And finally, every part of this AI system should converge towards one goal, driving more revenue. We don't want vanity metrics to feel good about ourselves, like more comments, likes, or more website visits. An effective AI system should drive more sales. The first component of our AI system is what I call the AI Speed to Lead Booster. This tool is designed to solve a critical issue in real estate sales, conversion rate. Let's break down how it works and why it's so powerful. When agencies use meta ads lead form, as soon as we get the phone number and other infos of a lead, there will be an AI voice bot that will call the lead right away for further qualification and appointment setting. It could ask questions about the budget, preferred property type, or ideal location. Personally, I will use Retail AI to create this AI voice bot because I have been super satisfied with their bots in terms of realism and latency. This AI would sound like this.
Hello there, I'm Olivia from Realtors Miami. How may I assist you?
Hey there, Olivia. So actually this morning I talked to your colleague Samantha and we discussed a particular property that I wanted to visit. Is it possible to schedule a meeting?
Absolutely. Let's get that visit scheduled. When works best for you?
How about tomorrow at 4 p.m.? Would you be available for that?
Tomorrow at 4 p.m. is perfect. It's booked in our calendar.
The advantage of this module is quite clear. Your agency interacts with the leads when their interest is at its peak, meaning they are super receptive and engaged. So if for example your usual conversion rate is at 2% and we can raise it to 3% or 4%, the output in terms of increased sales can be very interesting. The second component of this AI system is the after-hour AI receptionist. It's very simple. We don't want to miss any calls anymore. Missing calls means leaving money on the table because potential clients will move on to the next agency. The way we want to set up this is there will be an AI voice bot attached to a real US phone number available 24/7 to receive calls. It could either answer on behalf of the whole agency or on behalf of a particular agent working there. It could, for example, capture lead infos, give valuable information about properties, or schedule visits. In practice, how should this number appear on the website? I created a JavaScript code that will replace the existing phone number by another one if the page is loaded outside the working hours. Let's test this with a real page. Basically, I downloaded the copy of homepage of this real estate agency, and right now it is displaying this number. It is 11:47 p.m. and I programmed it so that starting from 11:48 this number will change basically. So if I keep refreshing here, this number won't change. Now that it is 11:48, let's refresh the page and you can see that the number has changed. And nothing prevents us from doing the same for an agent. So here for this particular agent, if we keep refreshing the page, you can see that this is the actual number of that agent. But I programmed it so that starting from 11:52, this number will change and will display something else. So now it is 11:52. Let's refresh the page. And you can see that this is the new number of the AI voice bot that will be working. In addition to potentially getting more sales, you also show your leads that your agency is committed and ready to help regardless of the time of the day, which I think is very good in terms of reputation. The third part of the system is the AI lead scorer. As an agency owner, you probably have thousands of leads in your CRM. But the most important thing is to focus on the leads that are super warm, because we don't want to spend time chasing low potential leads, right? How this lead scorer works is that it will transcribe the audio recordings of sales calls, read the emails and text messages, and analyze them to give a score between 0 and 10. Here are 6 key points the AI should pay attention to calculate an accurate score. Interest level in a property, for example, looking for keywords like really like this property or questions about specific features, like a garden, for example. Urgency and intent to buy, for example, phrases like we need to move soon. Budget compatibility, decision maker involvement, for example, if your lead need her husband to decide. Follow-up intent, objection handling, how the lead responds to an agent, handling objections. For example, if the AI detects some enthusiasm from the lead, if the agent has made some clarification. We can even try a weighted approach where different criteria will be given different weights to calculate the final lead score. Now, the fourth component of our AI system is the systematic AI follow-up. We want to set up something in place once and for all to follow up with leads in a personalized and timely way. This gives agency owners peace of mind and the guarantee that the follow-up strategy is optimized. Here's how it works. The AI gathers data from past interactions, whether they happen through SMS, calls, or emails. It takes into account every conversation and touch point with each lead, analyzing what they've shown interest in, their preferences, and even their questions or concerns. Using this information, the AI can do 2 things. either create a new follow-up event in the calendar or generate a new message that's customized for each lead if it detects it's time to do a follow-up. With this systematic approach, your agency can ensure that no lead is ever neglected, while each follow-up feels genuinely personalized. The fifth module of the AI system for real estate agencies is an AI for web lead capture. Many leads start their journey on your website, checking out property listings. But not all visitors reach out on their own, and without a system in place, it's hard to know who's genuinely interested and who's just browsing. Let's analyze this website, for example. So this is a real estate agency from Miami called Condo Black Book. Let's see how many visitors they have. I use a Chrome extension called SimilarWeb. You can also go to similarweb.com to view some statistics about the web pages you are interested in. We can see that on August they had around 95,000 visits, for September 86, and so on. But the thing that we're interested in is the bounce rate, which is of 52.32%. And what this bounce rate means is that from all the visitors that come, 52.32% only visit one page and then leave the website, which means this proportion of people are not interested in this website whatsoever. Meaning that 47.68% of the people that visit this website are actually interested because they visit more than one page, maybe they are browsing some properties, comparing condos and so on. What if we capture a percentage of those visitors and transform them into leads? Now what I'm talking about is not the simple chatbot that you see in many websites that answer with predefined text and is everything but helpful. I'm talking about an interactive AI agent that will show property images, give useful information, have a personality, can record lead information in your CRM, but also schedule visits. The agent can also pop up on the screen when some events are triggered. For example, if it detects a user is about to close the tab. We can even imagine this web agent to be coupled with another AI voice bot that will call the website visitor right away after asking for permission to do it. Now the sixth and last component of our AI system is the scroll stopping ad with AI. Real estate is super competitive and we need something that will capture the attention of Facebook and Instagram users, because if the ad doesn't stand out, it's likely to be overlooked. The goal of this module is to increase our top of funnel leads. Now, of course, you could use AI models like Midjourney or Stable Diffusion to generate some attention-grabbing visuals. But in my opinion, it's not enough. And I found a nice AI tool to stand out from the crowd of other ads to create original songs. That tool is Suno AI. Here's an example of a song I created about Grant Cardone.
Cardone's got golden deals, buys high rises when she is here. Jet flies high like a gleaming kite, investors groove to his life. Big plans on Wall Street's floor, close deals and they want more. $1 million smiles all around, success is the only sound. Got that groove, making moves that make us move. Private jet, like a bright star, he's the king of this by far.
I really believe this has a lot of potential in terms of virality. If you create a nice video with that, it could become a viral video clip shared and reposted by many people on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so now let's talk about the pricing. Obviously, the pricing for such an AI system will not be the same if we apply to a small boutique real estate agency that works with 4 agents, or if we do it for a bigger agency that manages 80 agents and brokers. Because for the bigger agency, we can imagine 80 AI after-hour voice receptionists, one for each agent, a lead scorer that will analyze tens of thousands of calls, and so on. Just because the scale is much bigger. The bare minimum for this system will be around 8,000 USD for a small agency that has around 3 to 4 agents. And then I think it can go up to 20k for larger agencies. Now obviously this AI system is complex and will require monthly maintenance. First, because AI models, whether used for reasoning like ChatGPT or transcription like Whisper, keep getting better, so they need to be updated regularly. But also because the system has multiple components, many things could go wrong. For example, what if the AI voice bot stops calling leads when they opt in an ad? Or what if the lead scoring stops being accurate? This requires continuous monitoring. I estimate the maintenance to be between 2,000 to 5,000 USD per month depending on how complex the AI system is. Now let's talk about the ROI. An investment only makes sense if it has an attractive ROI, right? But before that, let's quickly summarize how the whole system works, because some modules will work together in synergy. The scroll stopping ad will be used in the meta ads to bring more qualified showings with the help of the speed to lead booster, meaning more deals also. The lead scorer will be used with the follow-up system to do more follow-ups on warm leads. And then the after-hour AI receptionist and AI web lead capture are two new tools in the system to bring more inbound leads. Now for the ROI analysis, I prepared a Google Sheet that you will be able to download from my Discord server. I based the numbers in this sheet on the ones I got from the agency I'm in discussion with right now. For that very specific real estate agency, those are their numbers. So basically they make around $5,000 per deal. They have around 675 cold leads from meta ads, Facebook and Instagram. And since their conversion rate is 2%, so on average per month, they close around 13 deals. On average per day, they miss 15 calls and they do around 50 follow-ups per month. And by the way, this agency is pretty big. It has around 80 real estate agents working there. Now concerning their website, each month they have around 4,300 visits and they have a bounce back rate of 57%. Now feel free to change those numbers to adapt them to your particular use case. And those are the AI benefits that the AI system brings to the table. So you have an increase in meta leads from the scroll stopping ad. You have a new conversion rate that is better than the previous one thanks to the speed to lead booster and the AI lead scorer. And also you have an increase in the number of follow-ups. And finally we have the conversational conversion rates from the web AI because we are converting visitors to potential leads. Now for those numbers here, I tried to think of a pessimistic scenario, so I didn't boost them too much. For example, for the increase in the meta leads, I did only a 10% increase. For the new conversion rate, I wrote 3% instead of 2 here. For the number of follow-ups, we are increasing them by 50%. And here, this conversion rate means that we are converting 10% of the web visitors into leads. So this is the results from the AI speed to lead booster combined with the scroll stopping ad. Here the new number of leads is 742, which results into a total number of deals of 22, while before we had 13 deals only, which means the AI brings us 9 new deals, which corresponds to a new revenue of $45,000 per month. Now concerning the systematic AI follow-up, those are the number of new qualified follow-ups, which results into 2 new deals and $10,000 per month of new revenue. Concerning the after-hour AI receptionist, those are the total number of missed calls per month, so 450. Here for the number of new deals, I just applied the previous conversion rate, which is of 2%, just to make things, very pessimistic. And this brings us $45,000 of new revenue per month. Now for the AI web lead capture, first we compute the potential leads from visitors. Basically, we take the number of visitors per month and then we multiply it by 1 minus the bounce back rate. Then from those visitors, we need to know how many we'll discuss with the AI. We said previously 10%, which is this number here. And to compute the number of new deals, I used the previous conversion rate of 2%, but normally it should be higher because those are inbound leads. and this results into $15,000 of new revenue per month. Now I computed the net ROI with the system cost of $20,000 and the monthly maintenance cost of $5,000. The total net new revenues per month, meaning we subtract the monthly maintenance cost, is of $110,000 per month. And let's multiply it by 12, which is $1,320,000. And finally, the net ROI is 1,650%. So you see how this AI system can be super interesting for real estate agencies to have an edge on their competitors and to capture more market share. Now, if you're the owner of a real estate agency and you want your business to be among the very first ones to profit from this AI system, you can go ahead and book a call with me through the Calendly link in the description. Cheers, guys!